So the overall number is slightly below consensus estimates. The unemployment rate comes in a bit higher than expected. Is this a disappointing report?
You know, I view it as a payback for the payback. Remember, during the winter, December, January, February, the jobs reports and most of the economic data was hit pretty hard by the poor weather we had in the eastern two-thirds of the country. Then in the springtime, in April, May, and June, we got kind of a rebound from that winter impact, and job growth was quite strong, somewhere in the 250 to 260 range. And now in July, we kind of got payback for the payback. So I think the underlying trend is still there. Over the last couple of months, you've still added 250,000 jobs. The unemployment rate has dropped. So I think we're still in decent shape, but certainly the July report itself was a headline disappointment, but you did have upward revisions to the prior month. The components of the report were pretty strong. And so I think in general, the improvement in the labor market that we've seen remains on track, but the question for the Fed and for the markets is how much of that slack in the labor market is being taken up.
What are your forecasts for the rest of the year? Is it possible that we will see job growth each month of at least 200,000 from now till year end?
I think so. I think if you can get the economy growing at about 3%, we were at a 4% clip in the second quarter. Here in the third quarter, you're growing at around 3%. So I think it all really does depend on what the economy is doing. A lot of the uncertainty that was out there that weighed on job growth in 2011, 2012, and 2013 that came from the federal government that is ebbed. And now the economy is in a self-sustaining recovery, and I think that will generate 200,000, 225, maybe even 250,000 jobs per month over the rest of the year. It should allow the unemployment rate to dip here. The question again remains on, does that job growth start to push wages higher? And if it does, then the Fed may have to get involved earlier than the market currently thinks.